Hi YouTube, it is Jackie and I am here to give you my update on my third retwist. So I'm a little late. I'm actually going to get my hair retwisted again on Tuesday, which will be June 9th. I had my retwist done 2 Fridays ago. And I kind of, what can you say? It was right at the end of school, and so I didn't get to do my retwist video right away like I wanted to. So let me just give you the details about what happened. So I went to Evolution of Style. So some of you guys have heard of Damian Walters, and he is like famous and everybody wants to get their dreads done by him. He's based out of Houston, and that's where I'm at. And so I wanted to have Damian actually start my dreads, but unfortunately his schedule was so booked, and like I told you guys in the earlier video, I wanted to get my dreads started during spring break. So there wasn't really a lot of options as far as like, well, I'll just wait a week and get them done. No, I needed them done during spring break. I wanted to start them as soon as possible, and that was the best time so that I could kind of get used to them and find things to cover it. I made a wig, I bought a hat, and so I kind of needed that time to get adjusted. So Damian did not start my dreads, but I wanted to have him just take a look at it and kind of survey the situation and see if things were looking good, because I didn't want there to be any issues with my dreads, and I feel like if there was any issues early on, then he'd be able to address those things and be able to help me fix them before my hair fully locked and I was, kind of set and, set with what I had. So I went to Damian, like I said, 2 Fridays ago. I'll put the date somewhere here. You'll see it on this side or this side. We'll see. And let me tell you just a little bit about the experience. So, first of all, I arrived on time, which is a really big deal for me. My appointment was at 4:30 on a Friday. Now, in hindsight, had I known that those were his busiest days, and that this appointment time would have taken so long, I would have chosen a different appointment time. So I got there around 4:30. We didn't get started with my hair until about 5:50. I was washed, deep conditioned, and then we probably didn't get started with twisting until probably like 6:45. Maybe even 7. So he was really quick with twisting, and I was out of there by 8:30. So it's your typical black salon experience. It's just been a while for me, y'all. With black salons, you're in there all day. You just know you're going to go in there and, bring a snack, bring a book, bring, your cell phone fully charged, because you're going to be in there for a while. In that aspect, it was really difficult because I was frustrated, and I hadn't eaten dinner or anything like that, but he did find some things that really helped me to understand what was going wrong with my locks so far, and what are the things that he could do to help me to remedy some of the issues. So, y'all, you can see my hair right now. It is in dire need of a retwist. Dire need. So this is what I'm working with right now. You can kind of see the dreads up close. They are budding. They are starting to lock. My ends are still, raggedy looking. But if you, look at some of these dreads in the back, let me see if you can see this. This one is really making some progress. So, different parts of my hair are different textures. This in particular, this section back here is looser. It's my 3C, 4A, maybe 3C, we'll see. 3C hair, and all of my hair towards the front is more 4B, and then I have some hair right here, right above that 3C hair, that is 4C, and it is super coarse. It has no curl pattern whatsoever. It is just straight up bush. And so I have these different textures, and so it's locking in the back much more quickly than even in the front, which I'm okay with. So the issues that Damian brought up were really that there was inconsistency in size of my locks. So if you look at, let's just take one from the front, for example. And you look at this part and you kind of see if I can get in there. You see this part. Then let me see if I can do it, but I'm going to flip my head over so you can try to see some of these ones that are super huge. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the parts are just ginormous. I mean, they're really big, you know. And he made the joke, he's like, your dreads are going to be the size of thumbs. I'm like, no, please, no. I was like, I don't want that. What can we do? You know, and I think maybe he was exaggerating, maybe not, I don't know. But he said what he would do for me is when I schedule my next retwist, which is this coming Tuesday, June 9th, he is going to separate out some of the ones that are right here in this area because they are so big. And then there's a couple in this area that are big as well. So I don't know, like I wasn't paying a ton of attention, and I felt like the parts looked the way that they were supposed to. But again, I've never had dreads before, and he's been doing this for 12 years, so he knows what he's talking about. So that's what's coming up next as far as my locks are concerned. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm going to do another video because I want to talk through some of my doubts, some of my issues that I've had with my locks, and just talk about that because I've been looking on YouTube for videos about you know, just problems with dreads and things like that. And a lot of them really are about like thinning locks and things like that. But I really want to talk about kind of some of the hesitations of moving forward. Even though I'm getting to the place where it's starting to lock, the buds are like in full effect. Everything's happening the way that it should. But I just want to make a video that is solely talking about my hesitations and just some things that I felt, are, you know, kind of deterring me from wanting to continue this journey. So stay tuned for that video because that will be coming up really soon. But guys, I will be much more quick about doing my updates for the retwist now that school is out. And I hope you all are well, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to rate and subscribe below.